Ready?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sean and Joy Happy Hour, Sock Talks, whatever you want to call it. We're here for you for a good 30 minutes, not even an hour.
Yeah.
Hey, we're glad to have you here today. And we're going to talk about something we're all doing right now. That's kind of fun, right? Other than going to the beach and getting red faces.
It's not red. It's the computer, I swear.
Whatever. So good to see you, Sean. You
You
look good in
too.
that. You know what? It's the blue shirt. You look good in that blue shirt.
There he goes. Matches my eyes.
Yeah, it does. I see that. Yeah. When you don't see the glare of
All
the
right. Without
yeah,
my
yeah,
sunglasses.
yeah. So okay, so what are we gonna chat about today? What are we gonna talk about today?
Well, let's just jump on that Jordan bandwagon, and
Ah,
are you doing postcards?
yeah.
And full disclosure, I didn't like the postcard, and I shouldn't say that. I would just share with people when they said, "Can we do postcards?" Absolutely. And it was in the context of a business sending out postcards, and I'm like, I just know what I do with postcards when they come from a business or a realtor, and it's a mass mailing thing, and it goes right in the recycle.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say, all right, if it had a picture of me on it or something I like, would I throw those away? No. So um that's but yeah, I did 19 yesterday. And same, like I always do, looking at Facebook. And instead of doing, the flat cards or a card, I'm just doing the quick postcard and a quick something on the back
Mm-hmm.
and sending
Mm-hmm.
them out. But I
Yeah,
think you really need to be, just a quick caveat, you need to be careful that you're not trying to send these out to get people to do send out cards.
mm-hmm.
It's the whole mindset. If I'm just sending out to help them celebrate whatever they're putting on Facebook, that's when you're going to get business and you're going to get people saying thank you or asking how you did it. If you're doing them to get people to do the $97, you won't get a person.
That's right. That's
You
right.
got to do it for the right way,
Yeah.
right reasons.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm right with you, Sean. I have never been a postcard person. I have just always liked that. In fact, when they came out with the flat card, I
Yeah,
was
love
like
the flat
thrilled to
cards.
death.
Yep.
I love the fact that, it's the 5x7 and it's nice flat card and you can have a simple message on it. However, as we know, hey, if Jordan's doing it, why would we not do it, right?
Right.
There you go,
Well,
Jordan. But it's like we really started thinking about this. I started thinking about this on the postcards. It's like, yes, when you get a postcard, sometimes they go right into the mail, into your junk mail, into your junk wastebasket or whatever, but if it has a photo on it or something recognizable, you are going to stop and you are going to look at that.
and you're going to see that right in the pile of mail you have,
Yes,
and
yes,
you're
you're going
not
to
going
see
to
that.
you're not going to throw it away.
That's exactly right. And you are going to flip it over
And
and
when
say,
you have to open it,
what the heck is this? And Sean, of course, is the brilliance of send out cards with everything he does and the great messages he put on there. But a lot, the flat card and a simple message on the card or on this postcard, you don't even have to sign your name. And we're going to show you some examples here in a minute, some of the ones that we've been doing. But it's to me, to be able to pull that phone up, find that funny picture or find a picture that means something to somebody and just put a little snippet on the back of the card and send it off. Don't even sign it. Don't even have to worry about your branding. You don't have to do nothing.
right.
It goes. And Sean made it, we were talking a little earlier, we made a good point on the flat cards. Yeah, you can do the same thing on a flat card. And a lot of people might be thinking still that way. But guess what? On that flat card, you do have to sign it or they're not going to know where it's coming from.
After a while, yep.
Yeah, after a while they won't know where it came from because there's nothing on there. Well, the postcard, I mean, yeah, gosh, you got everything on the back and it's all ready to go, you know.
Well, and I sent him one we were talking, like Joyce said, we were talking earlier, and I sent one to, I don't have his home address. I know which he's a car salesman. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it to the Lexus dealership he works at. And I'm like, everyone's gonna see that picture as
Mhm,
it funnels through the hands until it finally gets to him, maybe a week and a half later. And
mhm,
it would not be the same if it was just an envelope.
mhm, mhm.
So I didn't send it to get anything, but it might trigger some, wow, hey, that's, you know,
Yeah.
So, who knows how that, especially sending it to businesses. There's nothing that it's not in an envelope. Everybody can see the picture, so be careful with your pictures. Uh,
Well, you bring up a good point, because as I was scrolling through the Facebook and seeing some of these pictures, and it was maybe pictures of kids and stuff, I think I'm a little bit more conscientious about maybe not doing a whole lot with something like that, because some people might not like their kids being floated around in the mail. I don't
I,
know, you know.
I do not have that thought in my head, Joyce. So that's not going to stop me from sending
Oh,
something.
okay, okay.
So, no,
So, but the picture will make it work,
right.
so, yeah. So, and I know the other night when we had our call on, the corporate call, I'm sitting here with one computer listening to the call, my other computer, I'm sitting here sending cards. I sent 6 in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning before I got out of bed, I sent another 5 off of my phone before I crawled out of bed. It is very simple and easy to
And
do.
I think the essence behind it will become very duplicatable, because you can have somebody download the app, they have Facebook probably on their phone, boom, save the picture, go to send out cards, plop something quick on the back, hit send, boom. And if you don't have them, it's a great way to go through Messenger and say, hey, I want to send you something really cool. Can I get your mailing address? You've just added a connection.
Mhm.
And we've seen what that's done
With the
if you have the
VA.
virtual assistant by that. Don't have buy. Here's the thing that I had. I scrolled past a couple pictures. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. If I see a great picture and if I don't have their address, I'm going to ask. Where I
Mm,
would be hesitant, or depending on who it was.
right.
So
Right.
I'm like, no, get that out of my head. If I see a great picture, they're getting a card.
Yeah.
And if I
Yeah.
don't have their address, I'm going to ask.
Yeah, you're exact, and that's exactly what happened to me today on several people. I had say, it was like, I'm gonna send this card, and I went and I said, oh, they're not my database. So it was kind of like simple little message, and
Yeah.
saved them in the save folder on Facebook, and I'll come back to it again once I get their
Yeah.
address, or just send it to yourself. Now you have a copy of it, so you
Yeah.
can show
To
people,
share too.
and then you can go back and do the resend.
So I think that, it's brilliant with it's $97 a month. You can send unlimited postcards.
Yeah, yeah,
And then when you get in there and you're tough, that also includes cards, and we do these flat cards things too. But the postcards, you saw how easy that was.
yeah.
Somebody could do 5 in a day, no problem.
Yeah, and I thought about this too, people coming into vacation season, you
Yeah,
know, unlimited postcards,
yeah,
I mean, postcards aren't a lost art. They're still in the stores. People
yeah,
do use them. They still buy them and they still send them,
yeah.
so hey, imagine being able to do that from your phone with
Right.
with your little one out there playing in the sand, to send to grandma,
Just sent
right?
10. Haha.
Yeah. So, okay, Sean, you want to show a few you've got out there?
Sure. All right.
There you go.
So this is from today. This is my accountant back in Columbus. She just bought a motorcycle. And so I put this on the front, and on the back, I just put Rebel. This is somebody in the title business that it's a couple of her kids' birthdays. So I just put, rock stars on the back because they look like rock stars with their sunglasses on. This is somebody in my BNI group that he posted this picture that he's got this hair and it's probably 20 years old. And I just put, rock and roll forever on the back of the card. This, she's a realtor in Columbus. This is her daughter. And I just put, mother-daughter love on the back. This is a picture that Lisa posted. Her brother Eric, who was my age, died last week, and she posted this picture on Facebook. This is Eric. So I just put this on the front, and on the back I just put memories.
Mhm.
This is a realtor that put the 1970, Sears family photo on the
Mhm,
back.
mhm.
So I just put family circa 1970s. Um, Somebody, visited, they went to some campground and just put having fun with Yogi. These are two guys in my BNI group, and this one posted, they're Tauruses. So he posted Taurus brother. So it was his birthday a couple days ago. And I just put, and I didn't have his address, and I've met with him one-on-one. I don't know why I haven't his address, why I didn't. So I just sent him a text, hey, can I get your mailing address? And he shot it right back.
Mhm.
So yeah, you can see, somebody, one of my high school friends posted this. Obviously, this is from the early '80s, and this was the car salesman. He's saying it like a superhero, so I just put superhero sales consultant on the back. A couple people I know they're on vacation. So yeah, you can just see in how quickly you can. I
Mhm.
did like you said, I did 19 yesterday throughout the day. Um, and you know what? If you're not seeing a lot of pictures, listen to your voice. If you post something, you can go to, likes, and you can click on it. You can see whoever, you can see everybody that liked and then you can click, I haven't sent them in a while. Click on them and look through their timeline. I did that
Mhm.
for a couple people. So, because, it seems that you're seeing the same 15 or 20 people on your feed.
Yeah.
So that's a way to go find, if somebody comes to your mind, oh, let me go look them up on Facebook. Let's see what they've been doing. I haven't seen anything.
Right.
And you'll see posts from yesterday, but you didn't see it, that you can
Mhm.
now send cards. So that's a way to, if you're not seeing all, there's no excuse is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, I think Jordan was talking on one of the calls that he had. It's like, just go to somebody's timeline, look at their photos. You're going to see a photo in there that's going to resonate with them,
Yeah.
or
And
it's
they're
going to,
posting things that they like.
yes,
They're not posting pictures that they don't like or they don't look good in.
yeah,
They're
exactly,
they're only
exactly.
posting the ones that they look really good in.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. So yeah, let me share a
I
few
see yours.
things,
Yep.
few that I've been doing. This was one. These two just were in Vegas, and it was
Okay.
just kind of like, I just put on the back, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, you know. This is a lady that for the first time, she did a women's retreat down in Florida.
Okay.
And this crazy picture, and it's and I just made the comment, the moment you realize you're living your dream,
Yep.
because it was something she always wanted to do. These are some other regular ones here. Oh, this was like hysterical. This little colt just born, and his head's like
Vegas.
faced against the wall. So a little simple message like, oops, I did it again. I forgot to look where I was going. Then somebody posted this tree with bicycles, who's up for this ride, you
Very cool.
know?
Yep.
Yeah. This was a realtor or a travel agent. Let's go. On the back side says, I'm so ready. As you can see, these are ones I'm sending myself to be able to, pass on to other people. This was a realtor speaking at a group the other day.
Okay.
Just a simple little message. I went back to her like, wait a minute, I want to drink. You know, so I
God, this
mean,
group is tough.
yeah,
Easy to
there's
do.
no excuses not to find these things. It really is thinking about it. I mean, it's really, I shouldn't say thinking about it. It's a mindset. When it's there, you're just going to go. You sit down and give yourself 30 minutes. I guarantee you're going to be up to the 19, 10,
Absolutely.
15 cards,
And
because
then,
this comes quick.
so you send these and you send them for the right reason,
Hmm.
and you're not trying to get anything. And then you start getting comments or you start seeing something post on Facebook. That's the transition time to say, dude, man, this is phenomenal. Unlimited postcards. It's 97 bucks a month. Maybe when you throw that out front. God,
Hmm.
I'd love to show you.
Hmm.
And then that's, boom, let's show them. And
Right.
then, so that's when the momentum kicks in that that's the most important part, to get somebody to send a postcard, to get it done, to
Hmm.
say, you know, wouldn't you like to do that? I had somebody send me an email today and said, I'm going to cancel the car today, who she just signed up maybe 3 weeks ago. I'm like, geez, you didn't. I'm like, oh, no worries. And she said, hey, will my account go away? No, you'll be on the base. You can send in a card whenever you want. I said, but watch this video. This may give you some ideas. So I sent Jordan's video because I think that's what happens to a lot of people in the beginning. You say, hey, send a card a day. Okay, that doesn't sound, especially for us, that doesn't sound like a hard thing, but people struggle with that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, what card? What do I say? Where the postcards are like, pull a picture, plop it on, and just rock star, superstar. What does like you doesn't have to be a long, drawn out conversation.
Right.
You don't even have to sign it.
Right. Right.
So that's going to gain traction if you're consistent with doing this,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. And
doing it the right way.
yeah, and I go for one of those funky, was it font something? I don't know, I forget what the font is, just a funky font. I just pick the font, say the message and move on,
Yeah,
because like
I
you said
like
at the
rock
very
salt.
beginning, the postcards, your information is going to be on there,
Yep.
you know? And if you feel the need to put your phone number in your address, you have an extra
There
line
you
in
go.
your
Yeah,
address to do it.
that's a good idea. Yep.
Yeah, so you can do that, but yeah, so yeah, I think it's a fun thing. I'm certainly enjoying it, and I'm, and hey guys, what do you have to lose? You're on that unlimited plan anyway. You are sending regular cards, you are keeping up with the way you want to. Why not throw in a few postcards every day?
And you know what? How many people live in the United States? Is it 350 million, 400? What, I don't know what the number is.
Yeah.
Bare minimum, there's a million people that would jump all over this.
Hmm.
And that number is probably more like 10 million or 30 or 40 or honestly, if
Hmm.
this was a commercial on TV, you'd have hundreds of thousands of people signing up every single day.
Yeah.
Unlimited postcards every day? Huh, wow. I could do that. And without anybody showing them, they'd figure it out.
Right. Right.
So we have the benefit of let me doing it and then showing them.
Right.
So again, no excuses.
Yeah. There's no
I
excuses.
beat that hard enough. No excuses.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah. So,
Nike,
okay.
just do it.
Yeah, just
I can't
get
use
it done.
that one, but you get the gist.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. So awesome, awesome. Hey,
All right.
one thing that I picked up on one of the calls too, and I didn't think about it, when you're doing if you want the postcard to look like a postcard, okay, horizontal cards and not the vertical ones.
Yeah, you saw I have both.
Yeah, I did too. I had some first. Now,
And it depends on the
after I
picture.
listened a little bit, I thought, okay, let me fix that. So now I've kind of changed it to where they're all horizontal. But like it's gonna matter. It's
No.
a matter. Their pictures are.
Because if they put it anywhere, it's gonna like the post of mine.
Yeah.
It's gonna sit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some will buy a picture frame and put that picture in it.
I know.
Yeah.
There's that frame. There's that size frames too, guys.
Yep.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. So okay, awesome.
All right.
All right. Well, hey, that's a wrap for this week. Go send your postcards. And if you're watching this and you took a picture of the two of us and want to send a postcard, I'm sure you can find our addresses in there.
Great. Wait, take the picture now.
Yeah. Let's think. Yeah. What kind of look shall we do?
Perfect.
Oh, well, great time. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Hope see you next week. And hey, if you want to find this is actually on YouTube, it's on my YouTube channel. And Sean, are you getting it on your YouTube channel?
I'm not.
No,
I will. Yeah.
Yeah. So join us and follow us over there. They're always going to be on there. Of course, they'll be on the official site, and pass it on and get your team members to take a look at this. I mean, we're talking directly to you as we always talk to you, but the more people, the more yous that are out there, including people on your team, it might help you.
Absolutely.
Help the team
It
as
will.
you too.
Yep.
So gotcha.
All right. Have a great week. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.